Alright guys, today we are partnering with Paragon Adventures for an unforgettable experience. Come on in. What up, Soup? Alright guys, this is gonna be our Canyoneer expert. Is that how you pronounce it?
Canyoneering expert guide.
Canyoneering expert guide. So, Soup, give us a little introduction about yourself.
I'm Soup. I'm from Southern Utah. Just grew up right up the hill right here. I've been a guide at Paragon Adventures for 15 years now and been canyoneering for 20 years. So yeah, isn't my first rodeo. We're gonna take good care of Richard today.
So can I ask you a question? Why do they call you Soup?
It's a long story. It's short for Superman. I'm that good of a guide, so that's what it's short for. There you go.
Superman. Alrighty guys, over here we have Kristen, a canyoneer expert, and today she's gonna be helping us with our gear, making sure we've got everything that we need to get ready for this adventure. Want to introduce yourself?
All right, I'm Kristen. Let's get you fitted in your wetsuit.
We are going on the backside of Kolob, which is a subset of Zion National Park. And there's a couple reasons why we're driving up here. The first reason why we're not taking you into Zion itself is nobody is allowed to commercially guide in Zion. You can go through there on private canyoneering trips if you have the skills to do it yourself, but we as commercial guides can't take you into the backcountry of Zion, and neither can anyone else. The park doesn't allow it. We're gonna drive some really cool dirt roads and then start dropping down into the canyon. The other really cool thing about this canyon is we can, well, if we wanted to, we could drive the truck into the slot canyon. We obviously don't want to do that, but we can drive that close to the first rappel of the slot canyon. So we're not doing a 20-mile hike to get to the first rappel. We're gonna drive there, walk 10 yards, and bam, we're at the first rappel already. So. Do you want to do this, or do you want me to help you with it?
I don't know the words for it.
You're good? You're gonna put one leg through here, one leg through there.
This is harness?
This is your canyoneering harness.
Canyoneering?
The yellow thing on the back is called a scuttlebutt. That's to keep your shorts from getting scraped up as we slide down.
And
stuff.
it's to look flashy, huh?
Yes,
so
yeah.
people can check out my behind.
Good.
So.
You want to do up the waist strap first, then it'll make everything else a lot easier. Okay. Canyoneering is real hard on gear, so you could go through a lot of shorts really quickly in a slot canyon. So.
I just go through them without even climbing them. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna throw a few other things here on you. Okay, your extension sling here.
And this is for...
That does two things, which we'll talk about in a second, but it raises your center of gravity, and which also will help, it'll extend out your rappel and keep your hair out of the rappel device, which is good. Okay, and a brain bucket for you.
Can you just give it like a, make sure it works?
I can. Okay, we got a couple things here. First of all, this is your extension sling with a locking carabiner. This extends out Bridger's rappel, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but makes him a lot safer on rappel.
You'll see it in action soon.
These are your leather gloves to protect your hands from the friction of the rope sliding through your hand. Last of all, this is your rappel device here. There's lots of different kinds of rappel devices out here. This one's called an SBG. That's what allows you to slide down the rope and be safe as you go on rappel there.
Are y'all ready to go adventure? Alright.
Okay guys, this is a manzanita bush. Do you know what manzanita means in Spanish? At least this is what our boss told me. It means little apple. These taste like little green apples if you want to try them. Be careful, they have a seed in the middle. You'd be challenged to get a lot of nutrition out of them, but...
Not ready. Don't eat those apples yet, huh?
Anchor on this first rappel is this big ponderosa tree. This is not going to go anywhere on us. Okay? I feel confident hanging the truck off of that there. Hey, here we go. Rope. Oh my God. This rope here that we are attached to will hold 5,000 pounds. Your harness will hold 5,000 pounds. This webbing that Kristen was just double checking the integrity on will hold 5,000 pounds. All the carabiners, the rappel devices, everything in the system will hold 5,000 pounds or more, okay? So this is very strong. We very much believe in overkill here. We want everything extremely safe. Kristen's gonna go down first. That's for two reasons. First, she can talk through and tell you guys how to do this. The second reason is she will be down at the bottom giving you guys what's called a fireman's belay, okay? That means if at any point when you are rappelling down, if you let go, all Kristen has to do is pull on the rope with a very minimal amount of force and you guys will stop completely, okay? So when we say your rappelling is the safest thing that you do today, we're not joking. This is by far the safest thing you're doing today. You're in control of your life and Kristen's in control of your life. Driving up here in the vehicle was way more dangerous than rappelling is, okay? And you guys can look around and have fun while you're doing this. That's what we want you to do, is not just be so focused on and scared what you're doing. We want you to look around because it's pretty unique to be in a setting like this. This is amazing.
When you guys get on rappel, see, it's going to hook you guys up to your device. It's going to look a little different than mine. It does the same thing now. The things you want to remember are to keep your feet at kind of an athletic stance, shoulder width apart. A little bend at the knees, not much, bend just a little. You're going to want to sit back into your harness and keep your heels flat on the rod. Watch your feet. The rope is going to stay in your dominant hand. Are you guys all right-handed? Yeah. So in your right hand, you're going to keep it down by your hip. The further out you go, the faster it's going to let you go down. So the more control, keep your hand kind of back behind your hip and watch your feet as you go down.
So this rock is a little bit slick, so that can be a little bit challenging to deal with, but just like Kristen was saying, keeping your whole foot flat on the rock is going to help you not slip around on that. Here she goes at the edge. Okay, she's just walking back. You can see how she's sitting back into her harness the whole time there. Okay, when the rope touches the rock there, you'll get a lot less side-to-side movement and everything will get a lot easier for you, okay? This is a big one.
I'm excited.
Yeah, what'd you say this was, like 90 feet?
Yep, this is the longest one in the canyon. I guess, but somewhere around there.
My feet are so wet. Hey! Off rope! We did it! And you said this is 80 feet?
This is 90.
Perfect.
There's one left. Come left. And it's a lot less.
Oh, okay. I got a foothold for you right here. That way you're not jumping. But kind of rule number one in canyons is don't jump. If you twist an ankle in here, it's a long day to get you back out, right? There we go. Good job, guys. Hey, that travertine, the calcium carbonate, it doesn't just get deposited on the sandstone walls. This is a log here, right? That this calcium carbonate, which is now rock, travertine, has been deposited on. If you've been down to Havasupai, you saw that all down there. There's logs that are completely turned into stone by the calcium carbonate being deposited on there. It's about ankle deep.
Oh, I thought that was a spider, but it's a leaf. This is like, it's just, you never know about this spot, you know?
Keep that in mind.
How did they even find out about this? Is it because, holy, look at all the bugs. That is insane. Now this is it. Talk about being at one with nature. What kind of trees are these? Do you know? Bushes or anything?
I don't.
Okay. If anyone in the comments knows what kinds these are, drop a comment. Let us know. You got to rappel again?
Yep, this is rappel number 2. We just came through here and he put in some of them, but we put in others that he didn't have in.
Hopefully it's not as big as that one, or I'd have some serious issues and might need to consult a doctor.
That's great. Your left hand's not really doing anything else.
Yeah,
you don't
so you
have
use
to
this guy.
scrape your whole way down. You can use that left hand to do something more effective.
Might need to get my hair wet, honestly.
Good. Okay, give me just a second. I'm gonna suck this up on you. On belay!
Holy!
Okay, all right, let's steal that from you.
What age would you recommend or you think is appropriate for someone to go down a hike like this?
For this canyon, probably 9 or 10 years old. They'd need to be 9 or 10 years old.
Really?
Yeah, we have other canyons that we've taken 4-year-olds down. So, yeah, but this one with the water, the difficulty of the rappels and stuff, probably want to be about 9 or 10 years old in order to go down this one.
Oh, if I can do it, if 10-year-olds can do it, I can do it. Yeah, buddy! Got it?
This rock right here, see how it has relatively sharp edges? That means that it's a recent addition to this canyon. Fell off the top there, right? Because if it had been down in here for very long, flash floods would have came through and smoothed those edges.
It's like, holy cow. It's just crazy, there's not like, it doesn't look like a bunch of sunlight's getting to it. But the fact that there's still, it looks like this.
Step over the rope.
Can I do this?
You sure can, yep. But you do want to be down in the water first. There you go.
On the left. On the left. We're getting so into the narrow where you can actually, like, look, I'll show you. Let's see if you can do it. But right now, you can actually touch both sides of the canyon. And from here on out, it's just gonna go narrower and narrower and narrower. Next thing you know, we might have to.
Points of contact. 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 butt cheeks, okay? Yeah, so I get your hips lower there.
Hey Mom! You should come out here, Mom. It's amazing, it's incredible. We have an amazing team. We have a real blast. Yeah, come on out. Pretty straight going on the edges. Holy cow, how you?
Hey, don't climb the rope, climb the ladder. The rope's just there for Tristan to keep you safe with. Don't climb faster and Tristan can keep up with you. There you go. There you go. I should have gone first after Tristan. Foot right there, then I'll help you get your next foot up to there. You're welcome.
We got one more ladder left, and then another pretty clear. We should be able to see some mountains. That one was most definitely a workout. My hands are cold, my back's cold. I've got fatigue. These experts are insane. Extreme adventures. Woohoo! We did it! Woo! It's like 15 degrees warmer out here. Yes. Alrighty guys, we made it out alive. We've got the whole crew here. Holy cow, what an experience. From the beginning, the 90-foot rappel, didn't think much of it. I just thought, hey, it's gonna be a pretty casual, like, you know, I had an ego about it. And we got into it, and I tell you what, that water is amazing. It's cold, but it is so soothing to just go down a waterfall and just to hear the waterfall itself. Dude, we got up to the rope ladder. That's when it got serious. That was probably the trickiest part. We were fortunate enough to have Kristen there and Soup. And I mean, dude, they just walked us through. It was like a walk in the park. 10 out of 10 experience. It was cold, so if you're coming out here, expect to possibly get wet. I know with Paragon Adventure, they've got wetsuits and all sorts of equipment, so no need to stress there. Definitely bring some snacks. It's gonna take a little bit of energy out of you. Don't forget water. And look, after all of that, isn't it crazy to think we were clear down in there? Wow. Well guys, I think that's gonna be a wrap for us today. If you liked the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If there's any locations you'd want us to check out, feel free to drop a comment in the section. Turn on your notification bells so you don't miss out on what's happening next. And yeah, well, peace out. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Deuces.